question is, I know that, we spoke at the last meeting in regards to the contract for our grounds person. Did we get anywhere with that?
Contract for your grounds person.
Yeah, for, Jack Campbell.
Oh,
Would
yeah.
that be him or?
Yeah, he's already done.
Okay, so did we,
He doesn't have Morton though.
He doesn't have one.
okay, he doesn't have one.
Simpson does.
There's another contractor that has Morton. These contractors in this round were just approved at the last commission meeting,
Okay,
so they should be starting.
okay.
Now, you said his tree fell down yesterday?
No, this was April 21st, so almost a month ago now.
Hopefully it's been gone. We'll check on it.
So there was updated contracts for,
I can tell you.
Yeah, so the commission approved the contracts for all the other lawn contractors for the city. They approved Jack's first,
okay,
and then all the other ones got approved at the May 1st, 5th, whatever the last meeting was. And Morton is a separate contract.
okay, can I get a copy of those, contracts, please?
Yep.
Send us my email.
It's the same as the one that we used for Jack.
Okay. But
But
if
Jack was blank, no dollar amount on it.
yeah, it wasn't up to date.
Just mentioned that one that came across, but I'm not sure.
So
it was-
Jack will be exclusively for
For Crystal
Crystal,
Springs.
and this
Oh, that
other
is-
contract, you know the name
For
of
this
it?
Lamont
one,
Simpson.
for this-
What's his name?
Lamont Simpson. Is that the name of this company? Lamont Simpson, Long
Is it sure it's
Okay,
with
it's
Morton or?
Kazar, Quasaar.
No, I don't know about Morton.
And he'll be exclusively Morton Hill.
Yes.
And Campbell is for, Crystal Springs. Okay. No other complaints besides that? Approval of meeting minutes, April 11th, 2023.
I moved with, April 11th minutes, 2023 be approved.
Support.
Motion by Childs, second by Brown. Member Childs,
Yes.
Member Brown,
Support.
Chair Frazier.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, old business, update on cemetery properties / ground repairs.
On the ground repairs, we already said Jack started cutting that last week. So it should be in good shape and ready for this weekend, Mother's Day weekend. And and we are working on the budget. Monday was up and we're looking at the budget to, we've got the roadways as a part of the road package that we have, so that'll be getting done. And, we have budget for the office, almost six, but for the office, we have that, we'll be getting that done. So those are two major things that we're going to listen to. Now, the other part of it is making the transfer and so we got budgets. We might be able to get that down to some position in another month or so. because it's gonna, I've got to, review the records that we have today. And then we'll make some determinations what we're gonna do.
You said another month or so?
Yeah, I would think so.
Now, with this, budget for the office and the roads, is that coming out of the ARPA funds, or is that coming out of the $958,000 park grant money that the city received?
No, that's coming from, PPI.
And what's PPI stand for?
You want to ask me that? I knew what I said, kid. What's PPI? Public property. Public property,
Public something improvement,
public property improvement.
something like that.
And that's from the state or federal, is that a grant loan or what?
No, that's city money.
So it's not that it has to be paid back or anything like that?
It's to get that building in good shape for the summer.
So is there a specific amount?
We're looking at around 50,000 for the building.
And is enough in those funds for that?
And do we have a ETA on when this is supposed to start? June 1st, July 1st, August?
We do not have that yet. But I imagine, say mid-June. You know, we're in budget, so the budget has to be approved before the 31st of June. And those are in the budget.
So in that budget, it'll be, money for the staff over at the office.
Yeah, yes.
And do we have per se, specific job descriptions, how much staff we need?
We're looking at a hybrid combination of, sea management continuing to do the very, and then the office. Those are the two things that make up the operational.
So we'll be responsible for the office part of it?
Yes.
Is their current staff staying with us, or we're looking at,
We're making that evaluation as we go along.
and will the board have any input
Yes.
or influence in that decision making?
Well, I'll bring the person in, have whomever come in and meet the person.
Well, that's fine, but George is gonna have to train them or get them acclimated to the position. Because what I see so in leadership that they don't, it's just like the Peter principle, to throw somebody in there, we're setting them up to fail. If we possibly make George an offer to stay and train that person where they're competent and at least can be efficient in carrying out those duties, that's logical. Because so often I've seen it in corporate America, just because somebody knows somebody or say they can do the job, there's a lot of things that's integral to that job. You know, dotting all your i's, crossing your t's, that's important, and sometimes it can be overlooked. And so if George would stay as a trainer or a, what's it called, a counselor, something to, get them acclimated to the process. I just don't want to throw somebody out there and then we'd have to call George and say, hey, George, what about this, this, and this? That's not logical. So-
If there's a need for transition, we'll budget that into it.
Well, there will be a need for transition, and if the board doesn't mind, I'd like us to be a part of that, to make sure that it's seamless and there's no stress to any parties involved, especially the candidate, that they bring before us.
I agree. So is there gonna be an open job posting? Or how's it gonna?
We did that, some time ago, and two of the commissioners and myself interviewed.
Was anybody from the board involved in that, or, because we're supposed to be collaborating, I'm just trying to see.
That was, no, nobody from the board was involved in that process.
So do we already have someone in mind?
I do.
Okay. And prior to us meeting this person, I'd like to be able to see their credentials, that type of thing, resume. Okay. Update on grounds upkeep, flowers, et cetera, notification to families.
That notification is not complete yet, but it will be complete, and I'll send it around to you before the next board meeting. Make sure you have it and be able to comment on it.
New business, transfer funds for burials.
From April 13th to May 3rd was $16,065.
I move that we transfer $16,065 back to the city, general fund for, burials.
I second.
Motion by Brown, second by Childs. Member Brown,
Yes.
Member Childs,
Yes.
Chair Frazier.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Comments from the board?
I'm glad to see that we're moving forward with the budget, to be able to budget monies, to be able to staff office at Crystal Springs. That's a step in the right direction. So hopefully we can be able to move forward. Perhaps at the end of this grass cutting season this summer, we can see some real change. Thank you.
Anyone else have any comments? I don't have any comments either. I think I've asked plenty of questions. So, we'll be awaiting, the emails and contracts for, Morton Hill and Crystal Springs, and also, the information for the applicant for the office at Crystal Springs. So,
You're for it.
yes, and I will forward it to you guys, to the board members.
Thank you.
So, as a result, this meeting is closed at 4:26 p.m.
Thank you.
Hey, George, I'll give you a call or swing out there because I gotta call St. Joe